Hello everybody, we've got big news on the Terraria front this week and for the upcoming weeks, as update 1.0.5 is coming out. It's obviously the 5th update in Terraria, and in my eyes it's going to be the biggest one. We've got so much stuff coming out. We've got new armor sets, new ores, new weapons, new enemies. We've got buffs from potions, which is new potions and everything, and I'm going through that while I'm killing the Skeletron. And I was just going to do it killing the Skeletron, but I use a Star Cannon, so I'll kill him like really quick, so I'll just explore the dungeon as well while I'm at it. So we'll start off. There's a new ore which can be mined, we do believe, and this is to make the new armor set and the new weapons which come with it. Now there's been a trailer released by the makers of the game, and I will put that link in the description. And the new weapons are the Dark Lance, the Demon Scythe, and Knight's Edge. And then there's a new type of arrows, which are the Hellfire arrows, which are like explosive arrows. The Dark Lance does damage about 26, and it is a like a big pole with a pointed end, so like a harpoon, but like just a big stick. And it can hit multiple enemies, and its range is about 7 to 8 blocks. Next is the Hellfire arrows. These are like explosive arrows. They do about 39 damage, and that's I think higher, even higher, with the Molten Fury bow, which is the best bow. As the name indicates, it's probably from Hellstone, like wood and Hellstone ore, to make these ores, or maybe it's with an explosive. They don't destroy blocks, unfortunately, because that'd be kind of cool, but they can injure the player itself. Next is the Demon Scythe. This does about 35 damage. It creates it creates purple blades that travel in the direction that you cast it. It starts off slowly and spins around, causing damage just where you are standing. And it picks up speed and like travels out like a boomerang pattern, but it doesn't come back. It goes through enemies, but it doesn't go through blocks. And the distance at the moment that it travels is not known. And I think this is done by using the new spell book. So this is about 35, maybe 40 damage. Knight's Edge, which is one of the new swords, does about 45 damage. I think it's going to be one of the higher tier swords. It's very high damage with an average reach about 4 to 5 blocks and an average swing speed, so this does indicate the type of a sword. And now, off all the armor and weapons, we're going on to the buffs. The new buffs are like potions, because the makers of Terraria wanted to make alchemy a bit more higher than just making health potions and mana potions and restoration potions, I think they're called. And they're going to make lots of different buffs, which makes the game more fun, just more exciting as a whole. Like, there's potions you create. I'm not sure how you make them yet, but for example, there's water walking, which is simple, walk on water. So this will probably be good for avoiding certain instances where you don't want to go underwater and drown, so you can just walk over it. Oh yeah, and these buffs, these are only for a certain time. I think some of them some of them were 10 minutes they lasted, but obviously the more powerful the buff, the less time it'll last. Then there's the ability to like flip yourself, like so you're walking on the roof, like an anti-gravity thing, but you're upside down, but everyone else is on the normal thing. So if you're in a big cavern, you want to get to the top of it, just flip around, and you can grappling hook on the roof and flip back or something. And the character actually turns upside down, the sprite itself. But you can't jump to a surface unless you can see it. So, alright. I'm up there. There's another one, the ability to see mobs in unlit areas where they'll have a ghostly green colour in the darkness and will fade into normal colours in light. Another one, ability to see ores, possibly through colour highlight. And this is also in the video, and it looks quite good. You can see the ores like in the dark amongst all the other ones, so like if you get confused between iron or silver and stone or something, you'll now be able to pinpoint what's what. So that's another helpful thing. Ability to regenerate health and mana, buff your health, increase speed and jump height, increase weapon damage, certain damage, and there's also one here which is increasing, maybe be able to increase mob spawning. So that's like using the water candle, but as they made it, you can only spawn more enemies when you're holding the water candle. I think that might come in useful as well if you're looking for more of a challenge. And now onto another quite a big point, hardcore mode. This is probably what I will start playing, which is thoughts would be that when you die, you lose your items, and there's more things which are going to be confirmed as we get closer to the update. So that's going to be quite good. It's kind of like Minecraft where you die and you lose all your stuff. We don't know whether you should be able to go back. Yeah, you should be able to go back and pick up your stuff, but we're not sure yet. But I think that'll be quite a lot more fun because you'll be not as bothered about dying, so you can just reset a spawn. Because if you die now, you're gonna have to you lose all your stuff. So the importance of a magic mirror will be better. But then again, you can just log out and log in again if you want to get back to your spawn quick. Then there's a new mob that's been confirmed. The flying demon. It is what it sounds like. It seems like an underworld enemy, but that's not been confirmed yet either. So we might be seeing some more flying enemies in the underworld, making it even more annoying. But flying enemies, I don't think can go down into water now, so that's good. And this flying enemy does look kind of big, so I don't know if he's a bit bigger than our sprite, because that means we can dig 2x2 tunnels down to the bottom or something without him following us. And now some more minor updates which come with it. Items now on the floor, like when you pick them up. As you can see in this video, when I pick stuff up, you'll probably only see the name of the item for a split second, but now it stays there, and you can see it for probably a second, maybe 2 seconds, so you can actually see what it is you've picked up or what's on the floor to pick up. So you can go back and get it if you want, and you don't miss out on any good armor drops for bosses. The guide now tells you about how to use an item or crafting tips for the item, which is going to help smaller, like noob players, as it were. And maybe some items come out for us if we're not sure what to do with them. Maybe if we go up to the guide, he'll say what we can do, so that might help us get along as well. When you die, there's going to be new death messages that say, like certain instances, like when you hit a shadow orb, it'll say a chill goes down your spine or something. Like when you die, it'll say something there. Slimes now float on water as well, but nothing about the burrowing enemies. They can still go through the water, which kind of annoys me. But I've got to live with it. NPCs might sell more items, which is kind of good. I'm hoping for some more higher tier things, seeing as most people that play this game have got all the higher gear stuff now. Molten armor, all the stuff I'm picking up in the dungeons and everything. And the final one is biome updates, which could be big, but I'll put it in a small section of this one because there's lots of other things that is there. And that is cacti in deserts and things like that. So thanks for listening to me ramble on here, guys. Hope you took it all in. I found all this information on Terraria Online. Put that link in the description, and on the video for the update, and I'll put that in the link description. So if you want to see me do videos on these in the future, remember to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.